guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat and this is Catadactyl. So today I am going to be doing the World's Worst Book Tag. I saw Allie at Hardback Hoarder do it, so I will leave her link down below. I believe that she is not the original creator, so I will find them and also leave them down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into it. So number one is, what book would you force your enemies to read? And this book is so scandalous that I'm going to cover the front here. But it is The Lusts of the Libertines, the Marquis de Sade. I have largely kept this book just because I love to hate on it because it's so bad. It details 148 sexual perversions from the Marquis de Sade's mind, and it's really awful and terrible, and I hated reading it and wish I could have the hours of my life back. So if I had an enemy, I would definitely stock their room with only this book. Number two is a book I've tried to read many times but just couldn't finish, and that is going to be 6-4 by Hideo Yokoyama. And I originally bought this for my dad because he loves murder mystery. I tried to read it for a solid week and every single night it put me to sleep. So I mean, it's great for like a sleeping tonic or if I have trouble sleeping, but as a book it's also like a chunker, so like the possibility that I'm going to read this is absolutely nil. Yeah, so sorry. Number three is a book that a close friend recommended and that you loved. And here I'm going to say love is a really strong word. I'm going to say I really liked it and was surprised. So my aunt sent me Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Parrish, and I don't normally read suburban drama. It's not something I'm usually interested in. But this one just caught my eye, and for whatever reason I read it and I was shocked by how good the end was. I was shocked, and I still think about it sometimes. So actually this is a book on my shelf that I definitely will be keeping, and it's rare. It's like the only one up there that is like B.A. Parrish or similar authors. So yeah, I'd say I really liked this, and I was thankful that my aunt sent me one that's kind of out of what I would normally read. So number four is the book that took me the longest to read in the last year, and for this one I'm doing The Vorrh by Catling. This one was a buddy read, and it took me months to read this book. But the thing is, I would put it down because it is a bit of a slog, but the writing and the ideas and the imagination in this book is so strong that I would keep coming back to it, and keep wanting to know what would happen, and still I think about things that happen in this book. So I'm pretty sure that I'll read the next one, The Erstwhile, sometime, but I'm not like super excited to read it. I'm more like, I'll get to it when I get to it. But I think Catling's imagination is really great. So yeah, I'm sorry for the absolutely sluggish buddy read. Number five is the book I read the fastest. And for this one, I'm going to do the book that I finished last night, and it's Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. So I read Six of Crows a few weeks ago, and then I asked my husband to pick this up from his school library, and I one-shotted this last night in a series of a few hours. My husband was like, I'm going to bed, and I'm like, okay, bye! Maybe 70% of the way, and I was like, there's absolutely no way I can put this down right now. Like, I'm committed to finishing this tonight. I also read it as my last book for Scallywagathon, which I completed last night. I got to the fourth book in the treasure chest, so if you would also like to see the Scallywagathon reading vlog, I will leave that linked down below as well. And number six is the first three books that come to mind. Okay, Bluets by Maggie Nelson, because I just love that cover and I've been wanting to read it. The Great Alone by Kristin. My aunt recently sent it to me and I've been dying to read it. And The Wicker King, which is another book that I've been wanting to read, so I'll just pull them. Yeah. These are like the ones that I've been dying to read. And okay, so we've got The Great Alone by Kristin, which is about a family that moves to Alaska, and then it's kind of, it sounds to me reminiscent of Gabriel Tallent's My Absolute Darling, and anything that sounds remotely like that, I'm here for. It also sounds like the book I just read, The Wolf Road by Beth Lewis, so I'm really looking forward to this. The Wicker King, which has a really unique formatting that I've been looking to read. So I think the boy has schizophrenia, and as it documents his journey as he spirals and gets sicker and sicker, the pages themselves get like darker and darker, and that's something that I've absolutely never seen before in a book ever. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. And also Bluets by Maggie Nelson. Black and white are my favorite colors, and blue is my third favorite color. This cover Oh my god, it's so lovely. Isn't it just lovely? So I can't wait to read this, and it's highly praised by so many people that I really admire on BookTube, so I can't wait to get to it. I don't know, like whenever I really anticipate reading some books, there's just something holding me back from reading them because I'm scared that they're not going to be as good as I want them to be. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, if you know what I mean, let me know down below. Yeah, because sometimes I just feel like I want to read it so bad, but then I'm scared that it won't live up to my expectations. Number 7 is the last book you admit to skimming. Okay, and normally I don't skim unless I'm planning to DNF the book and I want to see if it's salvageable. So the last time I did this was with Solaris by Stanislaw Lem. I skimmed the parts that were horrendously boring. The info dumps I just started skipping so that I could get back to the plot. So it was like read a plot section, see an info dump coming, skip it. Kind of like Mario, but like skipping you know, the crevasse of info dumps. Yeah, so I don't regret skipping them, and not mad about it. Number 8 is a favorite author that if they released a new secret book, I would immediately have to drop everything and go buy it. For me, that is probably Gabriel Tallent, who wrote My Absolute Darling. Considering it took him like 10 years to write My Absolute Darling, I don't know the likelihood of him having a secret book, but I was just blown away by his writing, so I would absolutely immediately go buy that book. I think I would have said Madeline Miller, except Song of Achilles was so high, and then Cersei was like, burp, so yeah, Gabriel Tallent is winning for me right now. So number 9 is favorite book that you like to read in bed and also at the pool. Usually it's like if I'm sitting in a position too long, I'll have to go lay down in bed, so it's literally all of my books. But to read by the pool or to read like at the beach, those are definitely trashy, smutty romances. There's something so great about reading a fluffy, sexy book that just puts me in the like summer mood. So I just pulled some right quick, and generally I don't buy quick romances for myself to read. Usually my mom sends me ones that she has read and liked. So just really quick, like The Bridge by Kingsbury, which is about a bookseller. Great. Windswept, which is about a woman and droid customs. Great. Highland Angel. Who doesn't love Highland romance books? Like, you're lying if you say you don't. And then also an author that is actually my favorite shifter author, so I did buy this myself. It's Red Wolf by Jennifer Ashley. Romantic shifting novels, Jennifer Ashley is like the queen of all queens. And number 10 is a book that you would give to your best friend and force them to read. So I'd say my absolute best friend is my husband. He's just the cutest. And the recent 3 books that I like absolutely made him read as soon as I finished reading them. There is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I mean, he was concerned when he woke up and I was sobbing and I was like, you gotta read this book. Yeah, so he read it and we talked about it and it was great. After that was My Absolute Darling by Gabriel Tallent, another one that I was like, you need to read this book, please, I want to talk about it with someone. And more recently, we need to talk about Kevin by Lionel Shriver. This is a chunker to get through, but I thought it had a lot of things that I really wanted to talk about with him, so we've had a lot of discussions about this book and the themes in it. By the time this goes up, we will have already gone on the night bus tonight to Osaka, and we will have already gone to Harry Potter World. Yay! I'm so excited! Whenever you see this video, I hope that you have had a great week, great weekend, lovely time, and I will chat to you guys later. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot, and I will chat to y'all later. Bye!